Why do so many women struggle to reach orgasms? And what does it really take for a woman to fully access her orgasmic bliss? Hi there, my name is Ali, and I'm a founder of Sacred Muse Tantra, and it is my intention to inspire men into their greatness so that they can become better lovers, better fathers, and better leaders in today's modern society. And something I discovered in my career is that many men don't actually understand the anatomy of female pleasure and female arousal. And so when it comes to sexuality and performance, most men perform based on what they have seen, usually in pornography, or what they have already tried in the past. However, most women do not struggle with broken bodies. Women are struggling with lack of presence, lack of safety, and lack of being seen and truly valued and honored for the expression that she serves. Orgasms are not just mechanical, they are deeply emotional and deeply spiritual experiences. And for a woman to truly drop deep into that space, she has to feel seen, she has to feel slow, and she has to feel your presence holding her as she embodies this full orgasmic experience. Some of the common blocks that women experience when it comes to her inability to orgasm is number one, shame. Shame around her body, shame around her performance, shame around how she sounds, how she looks, how she feels. Number two is sexual trauma. Women that had abuse, rape, abortions may carry sexual trauma in their wombs that are tightening and preventing her from fully expanding and softening and opening into an orgasm. Another aspect that blocks her is performance anxiety and expectations. If she is somebody who has watched porn, or if you're a couple who's comparing your sexual relationships to what you see in pornography, that's a big pressure to try to attain yourself to. And the biggest block is disconnection from her own body. A woman that doesn't know, doesn't feel, doesn't play with her own body will have a much harder time to communicate what is it that she needs in order to experience pleasure and orgasms with her partner. And so the solution here is a 5-part portion. So number one I have here is having emotional openness. This means that when you are leading your woman, or if you are a woman listening, leading yourself to an orgasm, you have to trust and open and flow and expand in your heart, meaning that there is emotional connection through communication, through expression of fears, desires, needs. There is a physical openness, meaning that you feel relaxed, you feel cared for, you feel open. And then there is an element of conscious touch. When you are beginning to warm up your body, you're not rushing, you're not trying to get somewhere, but rather you're allowing for the pleasure to naturally open and take its course. And the final elements here are patience, presence, and trust. All right, we have to be patient with our bodies. Female warm-up can take anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to fully be activated to reach orgasmic states. Presence, that means that your partner and you are attuned to each other. You are tuning in and you're feeling and you're experiencing each other in the moment. Meaning that if there is a contraction, if there's a pullback, if there's a resistance, you will be able to notice that and be able to address that in the moment. And then the final thing is trust, having a nervous system that is regulated in order for you to fully let go, surrender, and unwind into your bliss capacity. Tantric orgasms are not the regular orgasms. They're not just a peak or a climax, but they're more like an expanded state of your being, of your awareness, that allows you to build an edge to a higher state of bliss. Whereas normal short-term orgasms, it's kind of like up and it's peak and it's a crash. With tantric bliss states, you're able to build and build and build, and then you hit a valley, and then you can actually orgasm with your lover in this beautiful valley of pleasure, which allows you to really access those deep, expansive states of self-awareness, of orgasms, of connection and love. And so your pleasure is sacred. Orgasms are your birthright. And if you're somebody who is struggling with accessing those states in your own body, it is my inspired action to support you in that. In my one-on-one Tantra sessions, I help my clients access embodiment, meaning that we drop into the body and we work with the body to cultivate and expand our awareness so that our capacity for pleasure also begins to grow and expand